everyone, today I'm here to do a first impression of a new foundation. I'm super excited. It's the Laura Geller Cover Lock Cream Foundation. There's like no reviews on this. I see like 2 videos on YouTube, so I think it's going to be really fun to test it out. It's supposed to be a really full coverage, a natural finish, and it's supposed to last all day. So it does not say it's oil free, which is the only thing that kind of concerns me because I do have acne prone skin obviously, and I guess we'll see if it breaks me out. So as for the packaging, it's just a squeezy tube. I am the color light. I did swatch it and it comes out really orange, but I think when I blend it, it'll be okay. We'll find out. So it's a thicker kind of mousse. Just gonna start off with a little bit since it is supposed to be very pigmented. I should probably go with my sponge. I'm gonna do that. 1 second. Now my sponge is wet and we are ready to go. I did prime with the Hourglass number 28 primer, not for a primer to make my makeup last longer or anything, but because my skin has been super dry lately. So that's my type of skin. I have dry, acne prone skin, mostly because of the acne medications I've been using. I've been really dry. So we're going to see how this lasts throughout the day. So I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to start with a sponge on this side. I will say there was only I think 8 shades and it was really difficult, especially online, trying to choose your shade. It does have like a little guide to kind of help you, but I don't really think it was very helpful. It does smell like ever so slightly like chemically, which I don't really mind. So like I said, once it blends out, the color seems totally fine. It's just like right when you put it on or when you squeeze it out, it just looks like such a strange color. So it actually looks super, super nice right now with the sponge. I'm going to say it's like a high medium coverage. I'm kind of worried though because it does look like it's already starting to crease around my nose. I'll zoom you guys in just a second. And it kind of looks like it's sitting on top of the skin. So I just hope it doesn't crease throughout the day. I'm going to go ahead and do this side with the brush and see what we get. And that little bit went a very long way, so that's encouraging. I'm going to use my favorite IT Cosmetics number 110 foundation brush, just a flat top, and yes, it's dirty. Not sorry. They honestly look the exact same from the brush or the sponge. But I like the sponge because it adds a little bit of moisture into my skin. And actually, I am going to say it's a full coverage. It's not like the absolute fullest coverage, but it covered up everything. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn my brightness down a little bit and zoom you guys in. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like it's going to cake up right there. As long as it doesn't get any worse, I'm okay with it. And this is where I get the most dryness right now, so that part looks good. My forehead looks absolutely perfect. So I'm going to go ahead, apply the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. So this is it with all of my makeup on. I did have, when I was blending out my concealer on my nose, it started to like remove the product, and I do wish I went to put the foundation close to my eyes because I feel like my under eyes are on like product overload with concealer under there. So it feels a little bit heavy there. But other than that, it all looks good. It actually seems like it's looking better the more I let it sit. And since it's a cream, that's what I found with a lot of cream foundations on my skin, is that they look better throughout the day. So I will give you guys a quick close-up and then I will check back in later. It is, let's see, it is 1:11 right now. So I work until 7 and then I'll probably wear it for another hour or 2 after that. So you guys will see it throughout the day. I do have the MAC So Me liquid lipstick on my lips. I've worn this a couple times. They do wear off, but they're really comfortable. They're thin, so when they wear off, they just kind of fade rather than getting all clumpy and like crumbling off, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I'll give you guys a close-up and then I will check back later. Hey everyone, it is now 10:40 p.m. I ended up staying at work way later than I was supposed to. So the foundation got about 9.5 hours of wear, and I was kind of looking at it throughout the day and it lasted pretty well for most of it, but it has started to wear off on my chin area, but kind of around my nose. But it did not cake up anymore around my nose. It did start to come off, like if I would touch it. Later in the evening it started to come off, but everything else looks great. It still has really good coverage except for again on my chin. But yeah, it hasn't settled into any fine lines. My pores still look the same, look good, all that good stuff. So I'll zoom you guys in really quick so you can see kind of where I touched my nose at parts of the day and that came off. But like right here still looks fine. I'm going to keep using it, and I will leave a little update down in the description, and I'll probably wear it around the horses a couple times, see how it'll wear if I were to wear it at a horse show and whatnot. But I would definitely say this is more for like dry skin. I'm getting the littlest bit shiny. It looks a little bit shinier on camera just from the light and whatnot. Just through the foundation. Anyways, so definitely more for the dry or combo side. I wouldn't put it for the oily side, and if you do, just use a really great mattifying primer. By the way, I totally forgot to mention this retails for $38 and you get 1 fluid ounce, so pretty good price point for a standard size foundation on the higher end. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys would like to see, any specific foundations, those are like my favorite things, leave a comment down in the description and I will check it out and see if it's something I have, and if you guys want a review or a first impression, just let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!